Don't be afraid of your own power. So I have been wasting all this time thinking, am I too much? Do I want too much? Like, do I need to calm down? Do I need to settle back in? And that's exactly why, like, I came down. I found a job again, even though it was like a high impact job. I still got back into a job, into corporate, working for somebody else. I found myself thinking, okay, do I need to settle down, find a man? And then all these, let's call it soft thoughts. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I was like getting in alignment with mediocrity. It wasn't who I truly was. So if you find yourself thinking these thoughts as well, like, am I too much? Do I want too much? Maybe you have already been an entrepreneur before. You have already tried something. You've dabbled in something. Maybe you did direct sales, network marketing. Maybe you started something else and you failed, or it just didn't work out, or you started something on social media. If that's you, stay tuned. I got the solution for you. Okay. So, for me, this year was the defining moment. Honestly, my dad died at the beginning of this year, and then I really made the decision to stay true to who I am. Because in that moment, I realized like, no matter what happens, like, this is basically one of the worst things that happens in a human experience and in somebody's life, right? So my dad died, and it brought me down, and I realized, okay, life is so precious. I got to stay true to myself. And then I realized, I really discovered who I have become. Like, I was running for my dreams. I was running, then I was doubting. But I realized, like, I have become her. I am my dream girl. There was actually nothing else to do anymore. Like, I always like to say it again, not to brag, but also to show it to you. Because if you're here, you're most likely like me. You're an overachiever. You're ambitious. You have been running to get all the stars, the brownie points, the accolades, right? So I realized I was the first of my family who studied. I have my international business degree. Then I went on to become a holistic nutritionist. I got that degree under my belt too. Then I became a whole certified life coach for over 7 years now. I have built two businesses, and I worked with over 100 women, influencers, lawyers, artists, executives. Like, I have had the privilege of having all these results, but yet I was still questioning. And the only thing that I had to realize was that I'm already her, and I just have to continue. And the number one key takeaway that I had to do, and that I want to give to you, and that's also why I want to invite you, is I had to get around my people again. I had to be back in a community of like-minded women who know me, like, who are like me, who are brown women, women from historically privileged backgrounds, but women who are open about their power, who have gone a journey, like, who are about that money, and who genuinely want to create an impact for their lives and the lives of others, making money, right? That is so in alignment with everything that I've always wanted. And I just had to get back into the proximity of the people that were thinking like me, and they just had to remind me of who I am and just step back into my power. And if that's you, honey, I want to invite you to click the link down below in the description box and enter my community. That's the community space that we're building to celebrate our ambition, our beauty, our smarts, our intelligence, our success, our drive, like everything that we bring to the table in order to create that money. Like, I want to create that space where you can be safe and show up in your power, show up in your radiance, show up in your beauty, your intelligence, without anybody saying that you're too much. No, you're not too much. Like, we powerful women, we need each other. That's just what I realized this year. And I'm so happy to bring everything that I've learned in the past decade to you in this community. So, no, with no further ado, come on, sign in. The membership is for free until the end of this year. So take advantage of this opportunity and let's celebrate and create. Okay? Until then, love you so much. Bye.